What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video, and welcome back to the Squad Review series episode 3. Now this episode could be quite interesting to see because we're looking at some very low budgets. We're seeing 150k, we're seeing 100k, and you could even argue 600k is a quite low budget depending on the actual team he actually has got. Now I haven't looked at any other teams, so it's going to be interesting to see what kind of teams these guys have got with obviously a low budget. Now if you guys want to get involved in the Squad Review series, make sure to join the Discord. The link will be in the description and there's a pinned comment on this video as well. Once you click the link, you're going to get sent to a verification page. All you have to do is read the rules, verify yourself, and you will unlock the rest of the Discord. Now before I started this series, I had around, I believe it was 1020 members in the Discord. We are now on 1525. We have gone up by 500 members in the past 3 weeks, which is absolutely insane, and we are on a road to 2,000. So if you guys haven't joined the Discord already, make sure to join it. But starting off with the first person, we are going to see Western. Now Western, 150k budget. Not being a lot, we could obviously, it kind of depends on the team, depending on how big of an upgrade they're going to actually get. Nabry, he's looking to improve Nabry, okay. Nothing too big though, alright. Juventus fans, so trying to put as many Juve players in as possible. Also, don't diss Hadji too much. He's actually quite good in game. We'll see. We'll see about that. It kind of depends on what Hadji. Let's see. Okay, so you start off with the 4-1-2-1-2. That's pretty decent. Hadji is obviously the baby version. Interesting. So he's actually quite decent. Okay, I'm going to go with your word. Now, I see you got obviously the La Liga on this side. You got the Serie A on this side. You got the Ligue 1 over here. And then you got the Bundesliga. That's the problem in your team. Actually, let's take a quick look at what you play in game. You play the 4-2-3-1. Moving Gosens into a CDM position. Moving Chiellini back into a centre-back position. Nabry on the Nabry on the right, you got Al on the left, Hadji in the middle, and Ronaldo in the striker position. Now the thing about this team is the fact that you got so many leagues, and that's going to be a big problem, because let's say you remove one player, another person is instantly going to become off chem, unless you're talking about this triangle right here. For example, Chiellini, you remove Chiellini out of this team, and if you don't bring another Juve player into this, Ronaldo's off chem, you know. Al was already off chem because he's got 2 French links, and obviously, you know, he hasn't got any other link as well. Nabry's off chem as well, so that is a big problem you are going to have with this team. Saying that you got so many leagues is going to be interesting to see what players you obviously would remove. Now, what I would say for this team, saying that you only got 150k, do not spend your coins. Honest to God, do not spend your coins. This team is a really good team. And I did say earlier, it's going to be interesting to see what players these guys actually have and what upgrades we could do with only 150k. You can't do upgrades with this team with 150k. What I would say is take it to the next level. I understand you said not anyone big, because you probably want to upgrade the team very soon. But I would honestly say bring in a Kylian Mbappe. As I said, you're not going to upgrade this team any other way rather than just going for the big boys. This team is a really good team. Your defensive line is absolutely solid with that Chiellini playing centre back, with the Varane playing centre back, that Mendy and the Alexandro. You do not need to touch your defensive line for a very long time. Your midfield is also really good. Gosens and Khedira, perfect. You don't have to touch that for the next, I would say, like probably a month and a bit, maybe 2 months, let's say. You got the Ronaldo, which, you know, you don't have to touch at all. Nabry, you pretty much don't have to touch, but I can understand why you're probably going to change him, because you probably don't like him in game or something like that. That's obviously personal preference. You got Awa, which is obviously a good player. You got Hadji, which I haven't actually reviewed, but I'm going to take your word that he's a good player. So yeah, I would honestly say just go ham. Just go for the Kylian Mbappe, because what you're going to do is save up for him, replace Nabry, put the Mbappe in there. Mbappe is going to be on full chem because he gets that strong link to Awa while still getting that weak link to Hadji, and Awa's going to become on chem as well. So you might as well go ahead, save up for a big boy, save up for a player that's going to make a big difference in that attack, because that's the only way you're going to upgrade this team. What a team, by the way. What a team. Let's move over to, oh, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. But he's got 600k budget. He plays a 3-5-2 in-game. Interesting. We're starting to see a little bit more of the 3-5-2 formation come into play, which I haven't actually tried it, but I might do it one day. Anyway, but the centre back. Okay, so he's looking to improve the centre backs. Additional info. Everyone is untradeable but Schweinsteiger and Neuer. I added my bench and reserve of untradeable cards I have. Also thinking about saving and training up for Team of the Year Kimmich. Thank you. Okay, that's if Kimmich gets one. I'm pretty sure he will get one, but we'll see. Let's see him before he plays in game, and let's see what he actually plays in game. It's the 3-5-2, he did say. Okay. Alright, I'd rather look at this team just to see which players are on chem. Alright, Schweinsteiger. You got Schweinsteiger on, obviously, the full chemistry as well. Him being tradable, you might actually try to get rid of him. Where do you play him? CDM? Yeah, you are playing him CDM. The problem with the Schweinsteiger is the fact that his defensive stats on that card is not actually outstanding. It might be pretty decent in game when he goes in for tackles and interceptions, but it's not great. Let's all be fair. You might get a few bounces off him, which is not going to be something that you want to see. You're looking to improve who? Your centre backs. Why? You have one of the most overpowered defensive lines I have seen in a very, very long time. You got Rio, Klosterman, and Desai. Who are you trying to upgrade? Because those three players are absolutely insane. If there was one player there that I would obviously upgrade, it would be Rio. I love Desai. I got him on my Road to Glory account, and my god, he is good, boys. Then, listen, this is annoying me, by the way. Why is your thumb so big? All right, move over. Just get that to a side. Klosterman, obviously being very, very overpowered. I honestly feel like Klosterman is top 3 centre-backs in this game. Like, he's an absolute joke every time I play against him. Schweinsteiger, Blanc, I would honestly try to say upgrade Schweinsteiger, but the problem you're going to have is the fact that you've got too many leagues as well. You've done what the other guy's done, because look at this. You got the Bundesliga, then you got the Serie A on this side. You got the La Liga over here. You got Premier League, and then you got the Dutch League. You need to relax on the leagues, because that's going to become a problem when you're actually upgrading your team. It's simple as that. It's going to become a big, big problem. But something I have actually noticed is you have the choice of using Ferland, but you have decided to go for Hernandez. Now, obviously, him being red, I'm going to guess you obviously got him out your player picks and stuff like that. But at the same time, do you actually prefer Hernandez over Ferland, especially you playing that 3-5-2 formation? Now, Cancelo is a really, really good player going forward, right? I've got him on my Road to Glory as well. Absolutely outstanding player. But then you look at Hernandez and you think to yourself, right, he's going to be obviously a good player as well. He's got a lot of pace to his game, and that is something I did see from him. But I didn't like how he felt on the ball, and I preferred Ferland. So wouldn't you prefer to go for like a Ferland over a Theo Hernandez? That's just, you know, that's just me saying that. But if you like Hernandez, stick with Hernandez. But yeah, another big problem is the fact that there's too many leagues. There really, really is. So you have to bring in another icon with 600k, or like, let's say, sell Schweinsteiger. How much does he actually go for? So yeah, you're going to have like a mil coins. What I would do is try to get a player that's worth a mil coins, that's an icon, and then you're going to get better links. But honestly, you cannot do a lot with this team, because if you even touch this team, you're going to get a lot of people off chem. And I understand Schweinsteiger is obviously getting Gnabry on full chem, but it's something you're going to obviously have to risk. You either have to play Gnabry on out of chem, or you might just have to get him out of your team. It's simple as that. But yeah, really, really nice team. Great defensive line. I would definitely say your defense is obviously the best part about your team. Moving over to JGMS, 100k budget. Looking to improve, he doesn't know. Additional info, Carlos, Jimenez, Oblak, and Mane are tradable. Okay, let's see this. Okay, I'm going to tell you straight. Actually. Oh, he gets that linked to it with Acuna. So he is obviously on full chem. So you obviously got the La Liga down here. You got the League One up here, which is really good. And then you got the Premier League over here. The thing is with this, I don't mind this too much, because Mane is a very, very good player in this game. So even playing him on like a 7 chem, even though he's on 8, is still going to be absolutely insane. I'm going to be real. I played Sadio Mane on 4 chem. Yeah, I played him on 4 chem and I got a 29-1. literally, people sometimes over-exaggerate chemistry, but with how good Sadio Mane's card really is, you don't really need the chemistry on him, but it is obviously going to help. I literally played him on 4 chemistry on my Road to Glory team. But either way, Depay, Sanchez, Mbappe, Felix, Jimenez, Zanetti, Oblak. It's a really good team. It's a very meta team. Like, let's say that straight up. It's a very, very meta team. And with 100k, you're not going to sit there and upgrade this team by a huge, huge amount. So what I would say is save up for Varane. That's the only thing that I can honestly say to you, is save up for Varane. Because if you don't, that is going to be a big, big problem with only having like a gold Carlos there. So you play the 4-4-2 in game. Yeah, you really can't say anything about this team. It's insane. Like, this Jimenez card, oh my god. Jimenez, you, sir, he's on a whole new level. If you guys haven't tried this card out yet, you're missing out. It's simple as that. You are missing out. Your centre mid's beautiful. Renato Sanchez with the Hullet is absolutely top tier. You got Memphis Depay and Mane down the line. You do not need to touch that. Then you got Kylian Mbappe and João Felix in the striker position. You know you're going for those top ranks when you've got those two up front. It's simple as that. But yeah, the one thing I would definitely upgrade is take the risk on Acuna being on weak chem and just get Varane. Because that's going to make your defensive line 10 times better. It's simple. It's very, very simple. It's something obviously you could afford as well. But there's not much you can do with 100k. Let's all be fair. But moving over, we are going to see... We're going to see... Bilal? Is that how you pronounce your team? Pronounce your name? I'm not sure. So another low budget, 250k. So he's in game 4-2-3-1. He's looking to improve the squad as a whole. Okay, with 250k, we're going to see how big the team is. Additional info: KDB, Mendy, Felix, Aouar are untradeable. Av Pogba, Apara, Atau, Edison. Oh my god, I'm looking at all sorts of leagues here. Jota and Golovin are untradeable too. Okay, so let's look at this team. Okay. I like how you done that. I like how you got a Poland. So you got a Premier League. Oh, okay. You know what? I never thought about this, to be fair. It's something so simple, but I never actually thought about this. Bring in Poland so you can link up João Felix in this formation. That's actually quite smart. You got the League Un down. You got a League Un player down here, obviously getting this links, and then you got Ferland Mendy, which is perfectly fine. You got Gomez, Kyle Walker, De Bruyne. You said you play what? 4-2-3-1 in game. Let's take who plays CDM? Oh, that could be a tough one. You play KDB in a CDM position. I would not risk that. I would not risk that at all. KDB in a CDM position. What links does he get in the main? Yeah, you don't really need him there, do you? If you're playing KDB in a CDM position, by the way, you've got how much? You got 250k. Go ahead and get N'Golo Kante, boys. Go ahead and get N'Golo. You will not be disappointed, by the way. That N'Golo Kante this year, my god. He is very, very good. He's aggressive. He's a player that literally, you don't expect him to be insanely fast in that midfield. But he's on you like there's no tomorrow. So what I would do is go ahead and get an N'Golo Kante apart from KDB. Because playing Kevin De Bruyne in a CDM position, yeah, that's a no-go. That is honestly a no-go. He's going to miss out on a lot of interceptions. You're going to see interceptions go under his legs. Interceptions go straight past him. That's going to be an issue. That is going to be a big, big issue. But I love your attack. I feel like your attack is hands down the best thing about your team. Because you got the opponents, which obviously has an amazing amount of pace down the line. Then Belly as well, really, really good down the line. Aouar in the cam position. And then you've got your boy João Felix in that striker position with the 5-star skill moves and the 4-star weak foot. Your defensive line as well is really good. Like, you don't have to touch your defensive line for probably like a decent amount of time. What I would say though is your next step after bringing N'Golo Kante in, go ahead and get Varane. It's simple as that, you know. You understand, you're probably sitting there saying, oh, you're going to see the Varane and Ferland Mendy link again. It's something you have to see because those two players in this game are absolutely broken. So if you're trying to help someone out as much as possible, you tell them to go get the Varane and you tell them to go get the Ferland Mendy. But yeah, start off with N'Golo Kante, switching for Kevin De Bruyne, and then go ahead and get... Wait, where's the Kimpembe go? Oh, you sub on... Oh, okay, so you sub on Lenglet. Yeah, so what I would say, yeah, get a Varane there. it's still going to work because you're going to get the Hour, the Ferland Mendy, and the Lloris link. So it's going to be perfectly fine. And he will be on full chem as well. So yeah, N'Golo Kante there, get rid of KDB and bring in Varane. It's simple as that. Moving over though, we are going to see Nick. Now Nick has 1 mil, but can work towards 1.3 mil. Now this is where we're looking at. This is where we're starting to feel like there is something to actually work with. Now looking to improve anything but mainly Gomez or Lucas. Additional info, planning to get Mbappe for Ronaldo. Maybe bring in Neymar for Lucas. Also, is it better to play Son on the wing and Rashford striker or the other way round? Okay, let's look at your main team before we say anything. Okay, Baggio. I'm not sure if he's tradable or untradeable, but Baggio, I mean, he's not a bad player. He's got a 5-star skill with a 4-star weak for, you know how it is. Baggio is a very, very decent player in this game, but I haven't actually tried him, so I can't really go too much into info. You got the Adama, you got the Rashford, you got the Gomez, the Varane, the Ferland Mendy, the Alisson. You got league, like you got what? 3 leagues here? 3 leagues. Yeah, I see what you mean. I honestly see what you mean, because what you're thinking of probably doing is, because you've got that Marquinhos there, you're thinking of getting yourself like a Neymar so you can get that hyperlink with Marquinhos, and you're going to get Marquinhos on full chem, right? That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. I like how even though you've got that Varane and Mendy links, you still went ahead and did a Adama. That's interesting as well. Let's look at his team in game. Whoa, what formation is this? This is your in-game formation. So you asked the question. You asked, is it better to put Rashford in the striker position than Son? I would honestly say yes, because of my playstyle. My playstyle is I need the skill moves up top, so I can obviously trick my opponent into thinking I'm going one way, going into another. All of a sudden, you have a wide open opportunity. So yeah, I would say Rashford in that striker position is very, very good. And I feel like he is better than Son in that striker position. Now, Son down the wing is not a bad card. I've used him down the wing in my... and it wasn't my Road to Glory team. It was my main team, actually. And he was really, really good, just using his pace, his shooting ability, and his obviously dribbling. The Marquinhos, the Firmino in that CDM positions, absolutely outrageous. You got Baggio in the cam position, and you got Lucas in the right mid position. I know what you're talking about when it comes down to obviously getting Neymar in and stuff like that. Like you said, you're planning to get Mbappe in for Rivaldo and maybe bring in Neymar for Lucas. Wait, Rivaldo? Am I looking at the wrong team here? Huh? Rivaldo? What's happening here? Baggio? Okay, either way. I would honestly say with you, just go ahead and get Neymar. So tell Son to probably... Oh, this is a hard one, you know. Because you can't mix up with the team too much. Because if you mix up with the team a lot, you're going to see people get off chem like extremely fast, right? So let's say this. I put Marquinhos this side. Then you have Son to kind of... Let's say Son pushes to this side, right? And then you got Neymar there. Then you're not going to have that link with Gomez. And then you're going to get people off chem. That's the problem. That is the big, big problem. But what you could do is... Mbappe and Neymar, I'm not sure how much they add up, right? What you could do is bring Varane back on this side. Bring Ferland Mendy back on this side. If you really want to play Adama Traore, that's fine, okay? Just play him off chem on this side. What you do is you move Marcus Rashford over to here. You're still going to have that strong link to obviously Gomez, so you're still going to get him on chem. Tell Marquinhos to come... Actually... Ooh, another hard one. This is a tough team, you know. This is a very, very tough team. Because what you could do is Neymar here, Mbappe here, Varane, Ferland Mendy on this side, switch these guys over to this side. But then what are you going to do with Marquinhos, you know? Like, what? Are you just going to leave Marquinhos to a side? That's what I mean. This team is a very, very hard team to actually upgrade. Well, I definitely would suggest bringing the Neymar and Mbappe. Just try to get those two in, because what you're going to do is when you get those two in, you're going to sit there, realize how good those players are, and you're not really going to want to remove them from your team for a very, very long time. But as I said, this team is a very, very hard team when it comes down to bringing Neymar and Mbappe in, because I'm not sure what players you actually want removed. Because if you don't mind removing like a Son, or if you don't mind removing like a Baggio, then you could obviously work around it. But for now, because I'm not sure what players you want actually removed, the best thing I can tell you is Varane, other side. Ferland Mendy, other side. Neymar, and Mbappe. On that left side, you're going to get the strong links and you're going to get the beautiful links towards the centre back and the left back as well. But let's move over and we are going to do the last person, and it is going to be Shady. He's got, how exact by the way, 164k. I like how you think. Additional info: Casemiro, Son, Hakimi, Dembele, Lucas, Timo, and Gomez are all untradeable. Okay. Whoa. I see the Mbappe name. I'm already getting excited. Hold up a second. Let me find out. Mo Salah, Wijnaldum, Lucas. Oh my god. This team's good. This team is very, very good. Do you know what I want to know? What do you play in game? 4-4-2. Okay. I feel you. You got the Fernand Mendy, the Casemiro, the Alisson, the Gomez, the Semedo, Mo Salah, Wijnaldum, Marquinhos, Lucas, Neymar, Mbappe. Oh, the attack, filthy. Absolutely filthy. Now, you got 164k. What can you do with this team with 164k? Lucas, you could possibly upgrade, but you're going to have to play another person off chem, innit? Like, Lucas is already, what, on 7 chemistry? 6 chemistry? I think he's on 7 chem, actually. And then you're going to get another probably right mid in here to play him off chem as well. So, the one person I would say is probably... Don't you like... Oh, but then you need the Neymar link, don't you? I was going to say Marcus Rashford, but then I realised you... Oh, no, you don't really need the Neymar link. But Rashford's going to be off chem. Yeah, this team's another team that's going to be hard to link because look at this. You got the Ligue 1 up here. Then you got the Prem on the side. And then you got Real Madrid, aka La Liga. That's the problem. Too many leagues once again. You obviously have too many leagues. Then it's going to start become a little bit of a problem. But yeah, this team is absolutely insane. I'm thinking right now, why don't you bring Mbappe? What you could do is bring Mbappe down here. Marquinhos up here. Do you seriously not like... Obviously, I think he's untradeable. Yeah, he is. He's probably untradeable because you got a tick next to his name. If you do not like Casemiro too much and you feel like there's time to time that his transition speed is a little bit of a problem, actually not transition speed, sorry, you know, him just being a little bit too slow catching up to players, what you could do is just switch Marquinhos up here, Mbappe down here, and put Varane there. And then once again, you're good to go. But this team is a very, very hard team to actually upgrade with only 163k. What I would honestly say to you is try to save up a fair amount of coins and bring in an icon. If the icon is like Baby Blanc, you're still going to be a person that's going to obviously be good to go. But then the decision that you have to make is, who are you then going to play down the line? Yeah. It's always going to be a hard one taking out Lucas because you get that link with Neymar, link with Marquinhos, Salah, and Wijnaldum. I'm interested though. Why didn't you do the SBC Lucas? If you wanted Lucas in your team so bad, why didn't you do the SBC Lucas? Because that Lucas was not a bad card at all. But that is going to be it for the squad review episode. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.